All right, ladies and gentlemen, the iPhone 13 versus the iPhone 12 Pro. We're going to be doing a full speed test in today's video and find out which of these devices is faster. The basic apps, such as the native apps, such as phone over here, as you guys can see. 1, 2, 3. Really good. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Very, very nice. It's really hard to see any difference on the basic native apps because Apple optimizes their native apps to every single device. So now we're going to be starting off with something a little bit more advanced, such as the camera. 1, 2, 3. Pretty good. Let me just turn this like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, pretty good. Super fresh, as you guys can see. Both of them are really, really nice. Both of them are super snappy. I think 1, 2, 3. Again, iPhone 13 is a lot faster. One more time for you to see. 1, 2, 3. As you guys can see, iPhone 13 already loaded up, whereas the iPhone 12 Pro took a little bit more. PUBG Mobile, 1, 2, 3. Which one is going to take the lead here? About the same time so far. iPhone 13 is taking the lead. Wow, iPhone 13 took the lead for this one. Wow. Lot faster. As you guys can see, iPhone 12 Pro is still taking time, but whereas the iPhone 13 already loaded up. I don't know what's going on with the iPhone 12 Pro. There we go. As you guys can see, this is where the big difference comes in.
So you've got your brand new iPhone 13 and I've got a iPhone 13 mini, and you probably don't know this, but there is actually a secret button on it, and in fact not just one secret button but two. And I'll show you how to use those right now. Now the secret button is also known as the back tap button. And to set this up, we need to go into settings. So let's do that. And then we tap on accessibility and then tap on touch. And then scroll down and then tap on back tap. And the back tap has two features, double tap and triple tap. So we can assign a function to each of these. So let's tap on double tap. And we'll assign the screenshot function like that. And then we'll go back and we'll go to triple tap, tap on triple tap. And then we can assign a different function to triple tap. And I'll select app switcher. And then if we go back, and there's our functions selected. And then we can come out of settings. So now we've set up the back tap feature. All we need to do now is use it, and we can either double tap or triple tap on the back of the phone. So if I double tap, 1, 2, it activates the screenshot. And if I triple tap, 1, 2, 3, it activates the app switcher. And this is actually a quicker way. You can actually do things more quickly by using
You see, objectively, this is a very different feeling device than the 12 Pro. Like, this is a very hefty phone compared to the 12 Pro. Like, you feel the weight. It's like a brick in your pocket. Like, comparatively to the 12 Pro, it just feels like a completely different phone. But also, she thick. That's a thick ass boy. But it's like, I think the pièce de résistance, I don't know where to look. But it's like the main thing, I think the biggest upgrade, the biggest focus about this phone is largely the camera system. Pro RAW. I think it is the most deep level integration of a RAW system in a smartphone that has ever been made. I think Tyler Stallman actually put it best when he was actually referring to red RAW footage. There's a thickness to the footage that you get out of a red camera. And I think similarly, that can be said about the RAW that you get out of a smartphone.
iPhone 13 Pro hidden features that also work on iPhone 12 as long as you have a certain operating system. Let's get into this. Okay, right here I have the latest and greatest iPhone iOS 15 operating system loaded up here on my iPhone. Now this happens to be the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Right? iPhone 13 Pro hidden feature number 1 is live text, copy and paste, and a bonus hidden feature I'll mention here in just a second. My light is flashing back here, but I don't care. I'm gonna roll with it. If you don't see this feature immediately available, go into your settings app and under general and then language and region, you wanna make sure that the live text is green. That has to be on in order for this to work. As long as it's on, then you can go to your camera app, and then when you hold any text written or typed, you'll see this little icon right here down in the corner. This icon right here, when you tap on it, will actually select all that text. You can then look it up, you can translate it, you can select all, you can then even adjust what you want to select, and you can copy it. We could then head over to the Notes app and paste it directly into the Notes app. All right, hidden feature number 2, Safari improvements. Now, the most notable one is the fact that the URL bar or the search bar has been dropped down to the bottom. And we can see that by tapping here and going to a new tab. And you can see now that the search bar, the URL bar, is right there down at the bottom, which is kind of nice to have it closer instead of reaching up and accidentally hitting that notification that just annoyingly pops down just as you were tapping in there to enter in a new URL. I've done that many a times. But if we were to say go to a website like my Affiliate Marketing Pros membership website, then you could be in the website right here, but what you might not know is you can quickly switch back and forth between 2 different websites simply by sliding the tab bar here on the bottom.
And it's seeing which apps access which data. On a similar note, this is just a quick tip, but if you scroll down to the bottom of the privacy screen and tap Record App Activity, toggle that on and now wait about a week or so. After a few days, you can go back to that menu option and tap Save App Activity. It will then save a summary that shows you which apps have saved various data or hardware on your phone. Number 3 we made a separate video for, but it's bringing back the old Safari. In iOS 15 we got a new Safari with a search bar and a tab switcher at the bottom. It's actually quite convenient for one-handed use and lets you easily swipe between tabs. However, if you want the old layout back with the URL bar at the top, you can switch back. And there are 2 ways to do it. Either go to Settings, Safari, and scroll down until you see the 2 tab icons. Now select Single Tab. When you relaunch Safari, it'll now have the bar at the top. The other quicker way to switch is when you're opening Safari itself. Open any web page, tap the AA icon in the search bar, and now you'll get a pop-up menu appear. Tap the option that says Show Top Address Bar. Number 4 is bundling all your non-important notifications together. iOS 15 has a feature called Scheduled Summary, and it lets you bundle all the less important notifications together and then delivers them at the same time, rather than you getting random pings throughout the day. To enable it, go to Settings, Notifications, and tap Scheduled Summary. Now toggle it on and go through the setup process. You choose the apps you want to include in your summary and tap Add Apps at the bottom. On the next screen, choose the times you want the first and second summaries to appear. You can also tap the plus to add more frequent summaries throughout the day. So you could have one appear at lunchtime and one in the evening.